Good evening and happy holidays to anyone and everyone. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, it is Boxing Day just after Christmas 2025, and we are here with a nice Valheim hardcore live stream that's just going to be a little bit more relaxed today. Last stream, I took out the dread beast of Yagluth after having conquered most of the plains, even though some of it still kicks my butt, and I'm really not quite in a rush to get to the Mistlands yet. Will be soon, but not quite yet. So right now, it is more just a matter of uh, trying to set my base up a little bit. Because when I go this next time, I am going to have to make sure that I am prepared. Because no portals, no map. It is difficult sometimes to ensure that you have everything that you need to be prepared. So I got to make sure that I'll have all my food that I need, all the stuff to make all the crafting items that I need so that I can repair. That's a big one. That's kind of a pain one. That's probably my least favorite one, is having to try to maintain the materials to create all of the benches that I'll need. But anyway, oh, hello, little grayling. Goodbye, little grayling. So, we have my wisp fountain here, and oh yeah, that's what I was in the night for. I forgot to find or wait for a wisp. Well, that's unfortunate. So, I'll have to wait till nighttime again for that. Anyway, one thing that I haven't done yet that I was waiting for the stream for, because I decided not to make everybody watch the excessively long trip back from the plains biome where the boss is, I have not attached the trophy yet to the altar. And I think it's time that we do that. Gotta keep an eye on those little graylings. Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself. There you go. Alright. So yes, here we go. Yagluth, the Fallen King. Oh, this one got a pretty good buff. Resistant versus light, farming plus 25, that's pretty good. Combine that with some of the farming clothing, you could probably get a pretty decent bonus to that. But I don't need that bonus, just because I do have extra drop on. Like that. See? 1 branch, 3 wood. I've done that whole song and dance so many times, the early to mid game, up to this point, into the plains, actually up to about the queen, so many times that I don't feel bad about putting an extra drop rate on there to avoid that grind again. So I should probably eat something. Onion soup here. I should probably make some onion soup, actually. My food chest over here. Let's see what I got. Onion soup. Perfect. Well, let's eat one of those. One of these and one of these. Stop it. Alright. So what was I going to do? So we got the trophy put up. I've got this little area started here that I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with yet. I'm thinking about possibly trying to build something out to that little island there. But that's not going to be something that I'm going to be doing today, I don't think. Because that would be excessively time consuming. So today I think it's just going to be about, maybe just on the other side of that wall there, about building a new home. Because this one here is a little small. I've outgrown this. I don't have room for more upgrades of any kind. I don't have room for my artisan table. I definitely won't have room for the Galder table when the time comes, or the Black Forge. I don't have room for the stone oven. Actually, I'm going to be putting that over here, I think. I think I'm going to turn this into my kitchen. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I'll build a little kitchen here. put a wall there, and then I can build it out. But I won't be doing that until I have a much more reliable source of iron. Because I definitely want to be able to use the iron beams. Because I don't really have... I guess I have them, but I don't really want to use them yet, just because I don't have disposable iron to that degree. Not yet. But I think the next thing that I was working on was this guy right here. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it. Because wherever you put the windmill, you got to make sure that it's kind of the tallest thing. Actually, I should probably put it over there. I wonder how that would work. Okay, so I need that artisan table. That is the artisan table, and that's the stone cutter. What was I thinking? That's the artisan table. I need an artisan table, which is the 2 dragon tears, 10 pieces of wood. Alright. So, artisan table. Then after I got the artisan table, I'm going to need another 30 wood, 20 stone, and I already got the iron nails, so a total of 40 wood, 20 stone. 30 and 20 stone. And I might as well grab some of the barley that I have as well. Grab 2 stacks. And enough wood to build another chest. So I guess I wound up with a full stack of wood. Now should I work on my swimming skill? Or take the boat out that short distance? I think I'll just see if I can... see how far I get before I'm half done. I haven't really raised the swimming skill on this guy at all. It's probably like level 7 or something silly. Well, I guess I can get out to here pretty easily. That's not so bad. Now if I were to just level this off a little bit. I should be able to plop down my artisan table, which will allow me to have the windmill. I did not put that in the right orientation. Where do I want this? So it's going to pop out that side. So I should have it like that. Alright. Now let's see how long it takes to get my first piece of barley. It shouldn't take very long at all. I'm not going anywhere until I get it, because I want to get the recipes. I have not touched barley on this character yet. At least, or sorry, I guess I should say I haven't touched wheat flour. And come on. Come on. Blood pudding, bread dough, fish wraps. And the lox pie, oh, the lox pie and the blood pudding, I remember being really good food. Oh, it's been a while since I've really actually thought about it. I love that. Let's grab a couple of screenshots there. Probably use one of those for my card for my next stream. The wisps demand darkness. Oh, do they now? Do they demand it? Now what do I need to cook all this stuff? So, blood pudding. Oh, thistles. Ah, thistles. Okay, what else? Fish wraps. That's not bad. That's actually very not bad. I might have to go fishing. Okay, I really need to get some stuff on the go, just in terms of being able to build here. There we go. Okay. Now, do I want to do it staggered? Sometimes I find I like that look a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't like that. Why did I do that? Don't be ridiculous. Come on. Okay. I think I kind of like this. Can't wait to see what this is going to look like in a few moments, when I have at least the one side built. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good start. That kind of hurt. Apparently I don't have a crafting table all the way over here. Alright. I always love just building a nice simple roof. Perfect. Perfect. Sometimes you just got to be able to exploit the build system to move around. Now, do I want to have 45 or 26-degree roofs? That's 26. Oh, 26 for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful roof. You can't deny the beauty of this roof. It's still very flat on the front and back. Don't have any depth to it there, but at least it's coming along. I like that. With the windmill in the background. I quite like that, and that showcases almost all my stuff right there too. What do I need to do now? So I've got the workbench, I've got the stone cutter. I don't have an artisan table over here. No, I dismantled it. I don't have it at all now. So let us see about doing this. Perfect, got the artisan table. Now I need, where is it? Where are you? I need a food prep table. So 5 iron, 20 fine wood, and 15 leather. Let's see what I got. 5 iron, 20 fine wood, and 15 leather, and 15 leather. Yeah. Just drop this guy right next to the artisan table. Now I just need to build the oven. Where is the oven? Right next to it. Alright, so 15 iron, 20 stone, and 4 circling cores. So the rest of that stack iron, 4 circling cores, and 20 stone. I don't usually hold on to stone very much anymore, and I really need to stop getting rid of it, because every time I do, I end up needing it. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that I had a table built there already. Yep. So that's a thing, apparently. My Christmas trees are going to be so out of date here soon, but they still look nice. I love them on my dock. Makes for a very nice, nice and easy to spot area when you're coming in from a distance. Alright, what else, what else, what else? I forgot what, oh yeah, the oven. 20 stone. That's what I'm looking for, was stone. Oh, there's 6. And there's 20. Okay. I really don't like that big open space there. Little thalassophobia. fine wood so I don't accidentally put that in there. Don't know if I can. Don't know why I even bothered to do that. Cloudberries, locksmeat, and barley flowers, so I need to go back over here. Maybe when I come back I'll have a wisp ready to go. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Just a little bit of damage there. Hopefully be 49. Oh, 13. Which gives me 14 total. And I need 16 at least. So I need 2 more. Okay. Should I stay or should I go now? Whatever. I'm gonna swim back over. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I die and respawn right here. And let's see if I remember to set my spawn. Oh yeah, I slept here. I'd be fine. Yes, yes, yes. You're drowning, I get it. I wonder, I'm curious where my swimming skill is at. Where was it? Swimming, 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 swimming. Oh, right there. 14. It's higher than my cooking. Apparently I don't cook much. I do run a lot, though. Stab a lot of things. But that makes sense. Wisp. I almost did it again. Yeah. I guess I could start thinking about mist lands. I just need to find a bit where there is. I haven't found any mist lands yet. On my entire run. There hasn't been anywhere that I've gone. I am wet. I am dry. And now, I am sleeping. I'm into the crash of arms, the decking glimmering pain of sleep, plane of sleep. Ah, I couldn't even get it right in the first line. I don't even want to try the rest. Ah. I know what I might do. I know what I might do. Probably wondering, yeah, and I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Wishblade. 1 piece of silver. Do I have one in here? No. Do I have one on my boat? I hope so. I do. Alright, let's just get that done. That way I don't have to think about it, worry about it, be concerned about it, and anyway. Wait, why did I put that there? That's not where that goes. If anything, it goes in this chest. Too bad we can't upgrade the Wisp Blade. Although I'm still using a fine wood bow. Oh, good lord. Ah! I have 19 pieces now. Saddening. Oh well. Okay. What am I gonna do now then? I guess I can go to sleep. I already did that. Okay, I guess I can get up. Eat some food. Wait for that stamina to go up just a little bit. And then waste half of it in a single jump to get into the water instead of just walking. Efficiency. I'm up to 35. Although with how fast the wind's going, I'm kind of surprised that that's all I've got. I'm surprised that whole stack wasn't done. Alright. Whoops. Alright, so I got my little area started in here. Got some barley, got some cloudberries and lox meat. Okay, cloudberries and lox meat. Cloudberries. And lox meat. Let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, which is enough to fill up the oven twice. Because you can fit 4 in there. So yeah, I need to get my food game going a lot better. Now, I don't know if it cooks faster if the door's open or if it's closed, if it makes a difference. I'm going to stand off to the side like this just in case, though. I do need to get this food cooked as soon as possible. New item, lox meat pie. $75 health, that's not bad. That's going to replace the sausages for right now. Although I might have to go on a plains hunt just to find more cloudberries. I think I drastically underestimated how many I would need. It's like, oh yeah, you only need a couple. You're not going to need a whole ton. Yeah, I was wrong. Okay, so I got my locksmith pie. What else can I build there? Just a fish, bread dough. Come on, wind. Go grind my greens. Okay. The locksmith pie. I need thistle. I need to find black forest. I keep going to hit the like to try to open a map. It doesn't work. Like, at all. Because there isn't one. Put all this stuff back. Perfect. Shove these in here as well. And I don't want to lose my wisp blade, but I don't want to leave it there. So I'm going to go put it over in my boat. Which is getting pretty dang full of stuff. I don't like how full everything is. Oh well. I am so tempted just to hop in the boat and take off. But if I get turned around, I'm in trouble. But I'm also pretty sure that I might have... Yeah, I'm gonna head to my second base area. My secondary base. My first secondary base. And see what I can find for thistle, because it's a black forest base. I really gotta start thinking through my docking. It's really awesome when I'm going into the dock, but getting out is always a pain in the butt. Always. But do you think I would learn? Well, one would think that I might, but they'd be wrong, because I don't. Okay. Just do a nice slow turn. A nice relaxing turn. My black forest base is just on the other side of these trees. It's pretty close. I probably didn't need to take the boat, but I've taken the boat. There's rocks between those rocks. Or at least a sandbar. I'm pretty sure I've taken a decent amount of damage off that thing. But that wasn't as bad as when I had my boat destroyed recently. When I was setting up the area for Yagluth. It didn't go well. What was supposed to be a preparation stream and a final take on of the boss turned into corpse run after corpse run, death after death. Oh, good lord, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't want to use my motor power right now because it's not very far to go. But I could turn this wind around if I needed to. I gotta say it, Valheim. This game's already a couple years old. I know it's not 1.0 yet, still early access, but it's a few years old now. And I've been playing it almost since day one. As soon as they went live on Steam, I think it was within a week, I owned the game, and I've been playing since. Uh, Played a lot like it. I've tried Aska. I've tried Enshrouded. Uh, I've played some similar survival ones, like that Return to Moria, Lord of the Rings game. None of them, absolutely none of them, compare, in my opinion, to the masterpiece that is Valheim. It's got a few flaws, yeah, but not many. This is a very polished game. I mean, yeah, see, there's a little biome run in there between probably the forest and the plains there. There's a nice hard line in the water, but despite those minor issues, it's gorgeous. I mean, just look at how the light plays off the trees and how the trees move and sway. And there should be a bear directly in front of me too. There almost always is. One hanging out by that rock. Now I just use them to practice some timing and parrying on. And if you've watched any of my previous streams where I've had boat voyages, you'd know that the wind is always against me. Always. I think I have a Wii flag. And if any of you know what a Wii flag is, well, number one, you're old. Number two, you got great taste in video games. But for those of you who don't know what a Wii flag is, that's Wii as in W-I flag. It's named after a character from the game Asheron's Call, which is an old school MMO. Came out in '99, so it was kind of among the first. It was a major competitor to EverQuest, which was kind of the big one back then. But anyway, there was a character. His name was Wii, W-I, and this character had the absolute worst luck of any RNG-based anything that anyone that I know had ever seen. Monsters would literally come from across a dungeon to come attack him, even though there was other ones that were in between him. As long as he was within range, he was always the primary target. So, he used to, I guess, complain, but rightfully so, on the message boards, because the developers of the game were very active on message boards back then with everyone. And I hear something growling. Anyway, they were very active back then, so he messaged them and talked to the in-game help, which was basically players that they hired to be mods for the game. There was a few admins, but nobody could ever figure out anything wrong with his character. Like, it didn't make sense. It was just like he was cursed. Like, there was nothing weird about the character on the back end that made it so that this should be a thing. And then the game company changed hands. It was bought from Microsoft, who was the original owners of it, by the development team themselves, like the production company, Turbine Entertainment. They've made some great games in the meantime. But anyway, so Turbine bought back Asheron's Call, So they now had full control over the game. And when they caught wind of this character, this Wii, they decided to take a look. And at first they're like, oh yeah, there's nothing, like there's nothing. And then a dev found something. There was some strange modifier, some odd code that made it so that a person's character name length was essentially tied to their luck in game. So if you had a super short character name, like 2 letters, then your luck would not be good. Uh, if you had a much longer name, you'd usually have better luck, which was kind of funny because my character's name was extremely long. It almost maxed out their character limit, which was excessive. But I was friends with this guy. I saw the bad luck firsthand. He saw my good luck firsthand. I saw him rage quit more times than I can count due to this bad luck. And it took a couple of years before they were able to determine that, yeah, there actually was something wrong with the way that things worked. So, what do you think the developers did next? Well, they fixed it. It was a glitch. It was a bug. It wasn't intended consequences. So they fixed it. Uh, and it wasn't too long thereafter that the luck for pretty much everyone started to change. Because suddenly everybody's luck was a little bit more balanced. The short player character names were having better luck, the longer player character names were having worse luck, and I guess the people that were right in the middle were still pretty average. Because name length wasn't supposed to have anything to do with your character's luck. But for some reason it did. And they found it, they fixed it. So that's just a fun story about development teams. Can't remember exactly how I got on them. I'm kind of like the old man that yells at clouds. I can ramble a story on for hour upon hour upon hour and forget why I was telling it in the first place. I have not seen a single thistle. I should probably kind of pay attention to where I'm going to, because I guess if I get lost it doesn't really matter too much now. I'm at a stage in the game. Just 1 second though. Got a text message that does need immediate attention, not an emergency. Apologies. One of the kiddos wants to go Boxing Day shopping. She's out with family, or other family, extended family right now. It's like, can we go shopping before Boxing Day is over? It's like, well, no. Everything is going to be closed before you even get home. I'm sorry. So, I need to find some thistle. I need to find probably some blueberries. Actually, I'm kind of... Okay, apparently she means just Boxing Week shopping. Wait. Well, anyway, let's find more carrots. Not like I don't have a ton of those already. I'm tempted to go through the crypts, but I don't know if there's a reason for me to at this point. I mean, I could use some sellables for the vendors, but at the same time, there's not really much that I need from them. I'm not going to worry about that too much. When the darkness comes, the thistle will glow. Oh, is this my copper farm? Yeah, it is. Perfect. So this is the only copper node that I've taken out. I didn't take out the whole thing underground because that's just ridiculous. It takes a lot of extra work for not much extra effort. You can find all the copper that you need easily along the surface. And this is why nighttime is handy, because now I can actually see the thistle. Well, I can't see blueberries now, but that's okay. They're not as important right yet. They will be. I'm pretty sure there's something I need blueberries for that's going to be very important. But do I remember what it is? Nope. So I'm not paying attention really to where I'm going. I'm just kind of going from plant to plant and hoping that oh, don't run into a troll. Well, at least I got food. This shouldn't be bad. Oh, 2 hit. 3 hit. 3 hit. There we go. Okay. There we go. That was a ridiculous amount of loot in a very short period of time. So I'm gonna have to drop some of this because I definitely don't need it all. Should probably go take out that spawner. Oh my, come on. Grey dwarfs roasting on an open fire. Troll flesh burning in the rain. Okay. There's the stuff that I know I'm not going to need. I don't really need these either except for ice cream because without portals they don't have any purpose there. And that's their primary purpose, to be frank. I mean, pretty soon I'm going to be out-leveled past their use in food, and I don't recall any other recipes that need them. Oh yeah, see, this is something else that's handy. When you find a veg vizier, when you use it, when you're on a no map mode, don't touch anything, because it will point you in the direction of the boss. Since you can't point it out on your map, and at the very least, we'll point it out there. Huh. I wonder how far away that one is, because I don't think that's the direction of the one that I killed. Alright, let's just get rid of a couple of things. I don't need all the wood, don't need the stone, the resin. Actually, I'm going to keep the resin, now that I think about it, because there are a small handful of things that it's very useful for. But for the rest, I'm not too concerned at the moment. My primary goal for right now was thistle. The thing that's used in basically all of the recipes that I want, and I don't have any. haven't really had much of it at all this entire playthrough. I've kind of not gathered it much. Not sure why. But now I'm going to have to make sure... Oh, blueberries, nice. Now I'm going to have to make sure that I have enough food when I take off to the Mistlands that... And probably some seeds too, so I can hopefully find a place near wherever the heck it is I wind up that I can make a decent farm. I'd be tempted to grab some copper right now because I found a few copper nodes, but I don't think so. If that's west, then the Vegapsir is pointing me southwest. Or southeast. It's pointing me to the south anyway. I have no... I wonder where that delta is. It didn't seem like it was very far either, because when I moved slightly and used it again, it seemed like I could triangulate the position to really not very far. Probably the distance of maybe a day's run. Maybe? I could be very wrong, but that's how it felt. I'll have to review the footage afterwards. Well, anyway, kind of see if I can find a few more thistle before the nighttime is completely gone. Got 39 of them so far. Wouldn't mind seeing if I could get a whole stack. I think pretty quick I'm going to cross paths with my main path that goes from one body of water to another. So from where I parked my long ship... Oh, hello bear. Are you a friendly bear? Most are. You are not a friendly bear. Why can't you be a friendly bear? Now I have to kill you. Come on. Come on. Yeah, bears are not scary monsters. Okay. So yeah, this is the path. Here's the path between my bases. So I've got a carve on this side of the water. I've got my long ship on the other. I'm tempted just to take the carve out right now. But at the same time, I want more thistle. I'm also going to need to make some more arrows, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty low. A dozen arrows is not going to get you very far. I don't mind dropping most of the bear stuff because it's not very useful. Alright, more thistle. I've got at least 3 spots here. Perfect. I lost sight of that one, so I'm going to go to this one before I lose it. Oh, nice. Blueberries, too. Okay. Well, that's alright. I got 54 thistles. That should last me for a little bit. I hope. Because I'm gonna head back. Of course, I'm still gonna grab any more that I find along the way. But this specific hunt is now over. And of course, blueberries. I've never even made a queen's jam on this character because I couldn't find blueberries, like enough of them early on. I had a heck of a time with navigation until I set up the base and the path between the waterways and started to learn some of the landmarks and learned how to navigate by the world tree. That was a fun one. But when I was first learning to navigate, it was entertaining. There's still a sunken, there's still a crypt around here that has my very first body in it. At least my first unrecoverable one because I couldn't find it. Also had my first pickaxe. Okay. Oh good, there's my path. Perfect. Okay, what can I get rid of? I don't really need carrot seeds. I got so many carrot seeds. Not to mention just a ton of carrots. So yeah, that's how you get to the southern water. And this is back to the northern water where the longship is. Don't think I need raspberries, so I'm just going to leave those. You silly thing. Making me fish for its tail. The carve handles so nicely compared to the longship. The longship still handles pretty good, but the carve is just, it's a beautiful thing to pilot. Once you're up at speed, the longship's pretty good, but it's better for longer voyages. But for short trips or rivers, tight navigation, the carve is better. Try to get some momentum up here. There we go. At least now the wind's with me and not against me. Ow! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt too, but oh, I shifted my position and I just smashed my elbow off my desk. Well, that was fun. Alright. So back to the primary base. And try to park the boat in a way that I can actually get it out properly. Or quickly-ish. pretty sure that's all just plains and forest biomes up there. Big bay area here. But there is a way around there to the open ocean. That's actually my main pathway. My main shipping route. Now that I use the long ship anyway, that's my main shipping route. Because my inventory in a long ship is pretty much always full. So I don't really have the luxury of breaking it down, carrying everything slowly but surely across the landmass and rebuilding the boat, just to have to do it all over again later on. So instead, I found a pathway around. It's a little longer, but it's also how I actually initially found the Elder, was along the same path. I'm gonna go stop by my windmill really quick here. Almost tempted to leave my ship over here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do that and that and that. Okay, so I'm already starting to run low on the barley, which is not good. I've barely started to use it. Alright. Coming back into home base. And I think I'm going to keep it at a bit of a shorter one today. Just because of the holidays and such. Not many people want to devote, 3-4 hours to watching stream. So, if I cut her nice and early, got a little bit done, very little bit. Built a roof, put up a wall, set up the windmill. Actually, I guess I got quite a bit done. Set up the windmill, got the barley started, picked up some more foodstuffs that I've been needing drastically. I don't think I had any thistle. I had 4 pieces of thistle. That was it. Looks like blueberry didn't have. Well, I guess I had a few of those. But anyway, thank you very much for playing with me today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All of the original 5 Forsaken bosses have been defeated. And that only leaves the Queen and the Father. We'll see how that goes. Still gotta find some Mistlands before I can even contemplate the Queen. And I'm just not sure if that one's ever gonna happen, because the Ashlands are scary. But anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop a like. It really does help. A subscribe helps even more. But either which way, I appreciate you. Thank you, and have a great day.